Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different, but I promised I would share this, so I'm going to do it now. This is for those of you in our Mindful Marketplace community who have inquired about creating mindfulness or tarot or spiritual, kind of cards, right? So folks have seen some of the cards that I've published on our Substack newsletter that are sort of, mindfulness cards with a little bit of a twist. You can see some of them here within Canva. So what I actually did was I created a template that you can actually download if you're interested, and a tiny course on how to do this for yourself. This is actually a ton of fun. I enjoy doing this. I'm not really the primary person who creates our cards, uh, but essentially, all I really do, or all we really do, is take a template and then add an image, and then the sort of messaging on the bottom I edit on the fly, or we edit on the fly. So this is a picture. This is an editable little message at the bottom, and you can see all of this is really easy to create and then sell. And sort of the proximate cause of this whole kind of idea for this course is somebody shared with me a course that's available, via some other platform that was like $350, and essentially it just basically, I guess, covers the process that really any of us can do in a matter of minutes. Like so this here, for an example, this which says mental health is not optional, right? So that is actually just a picture that I created using another template. And then if you see, if I delete this, right, I can add another picture there instead. So let's look here and let's just grab, you can probably hear in the background there's a ton of rain coming. So let's add this one here. And now you have that as a card. So let's add this one here. And these are all images that I've purchased or have a license for. Here's another card. So you can make mental health cards using this same exact approach. Although that looks like it might have lost the border. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, these now aren't quite as, the shape has sort of been lost. So let's do this here. And you can see it now is retained. So what I did was, instead of deleting the image and superimposing it, I just replaced the image with this one here. So let's go here. And you can see it's the same thing. So you still have the rounded corners, and you still have this cool kind of, card set. So I'm just coming up with some sort of goofy line, be free. Obviously, we would be a little bit smarter with our messaging. But this one here I created, this is an image that I purchased a set of these Father Time images, and I created some memento mori, which is a Stoic phrase for remember you will die, which is ostensibly designed to help us kind of keep in view the things that are most important to us on a daily basis. Um, but this is really, really easy to do. And then you can, create these great looking cards, and you can give them away. You can sell them. You can offer them if you're a mental health professional or a mindfulness teacher or a spiritual coach, etc. These are a great way to connect with your community. You can see and to sell things. I mean, people buy these in large numbers, right? Some of these are, tests, as you can see, like, some of these here are just like me goofing around. But anything like this is really super easy to, to build, right? So let's just look. I don't know if you can see the left side of my screen. Actually, these aren't images. These are PDFs, so it's not going to be good. Let's take something like that, right? So I can then change. All right, again, these are not the most inspirational messages, but I would change this obviously contingent on the niche, the market, the vertical, etc. I'm just trying to show you something that, kind of works, right? And then when you print these, all you're really doing is, let's say I want to print number 79. You can do them all at once. I'm not going to do that here because it will be a pain in the ass. I'm going to make it transparent so this background will disappear. So you're just going to have the impossible card. And there you have it. All right, some of the screen's getting cut off, but most of you get the point. All of this would be a transparent card that, again, could be a mindfulness card, it could be a tarot card, it could be a prompt, it could be a, sort of little bit of empowering messaging, contingent again upon what you're doing in the world. I know we have lots of different people in lots of different niches, markets, verticals, communities, etc. within our larger community. And I've used these even for for prompts for writing books or teaching courses, where I'll actually deliver like 20 cards that will have these little prompts for writing a tiny book or creating a tiny course, or folks in my orbit, my entrepreneurial orbit, will create these mindfulness practices where these cards can be printed and someone just grabs a card in the morning and then goes out into the world with one specific instruction to practice one specific technique. So many different imaginative ways to do this. And again, if you want, I will give you a copy of this template here, and you can actually do this for yourself. And I'll create a course within our larger mindful marketplace community where you can do this for yourself and sell these. And if you'd like, we could even sell them for you, collaborating together on our Gumroad Mindful Marketplace community. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. As always, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll post a link to this, the template and the course offer below for those of you who have asked and are interested. Certainly don't spend $300 or $400 on a course that's designed to teach you basically what I just did in under 10 minutes. The marketing is different, and the niche targeting, all that stuff requires a little bit of finesse and a little bit of kind of understanding, but it ain't $400 worth, I can promise you that. All right, thanks so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.